Now, changes to a bill which could see abortion and same-sex marriage allowed for the first time in Northern Ireland are being taken to British Parliament today. Northern Ireland has been without a full sitting government for over 18 months now, and the unprecedented bill would legislate in the Assembly's absence. Westminster MPs have tabled amendments to the bill looking to change laws that have been in place in Northern Ireland since 1861. That outlaws things that have been since decriminalised in other parts of the UK and in the Republic of Ireland. Well, let's get some more on this, and we're joined from Westminster by Vincent McAviney to do that. Good morning, Vincent. What would these amendments mean for Northern Ireland?
Good morning, Belle. For over 20 years, regional assemblies, national assemblies have been set up around the UK, and the Scottish Parliament, the Welsh Assembly have worked well, but Northern Ireland has struggled, and at the moment they are still not sitting. Now, but for the fact that they're not a sovereign assembly, they are a sort of regional one, they would have beaten Belgium's record for having the longest time without government. And because of this fact, MPs here in Parliament are having to pass emergency legislation to give civil servants in Northern Ireland more power to carry out the functions of the state. Now, what this means is that there's an opportunity today for two MPs, Stella Creasy and Conor McGinn, to attach amendments to this bill calling for abortion to be decriminalised. It's been decriminalised in England and Wales for over 50 years, but is still illegal in Northern Ireland, and even after there was the referendum in the Republic of Ireland, there are still no firm steps in Northern Ireland at the moment to try to change the law there. And they're also wanting to change the law on same-sex marriage. Same-sex marriage has been in place now in the rest of the UK for a number of years, but in Ireland it is still illegal. So these MPs are trying to test the government. They are things that the government supports. Theresa May has said she supports same-sex marriage, supports women's rights to an abortion, but she is in a difficult position because this is basically an issue with the DUP that support her, who are against those things.
And Vincent, where does the national government stand on all of this?
Well, as I was saying, Theresa May is supported by the DUP. They are a Northern Irish party against both same-sex marriage and abortion. So this is a real test for Theresa May and her party. They are not going to be supporting these amendments, even though they agree that people should have the right to them. And recently a Supreme Court judgment said that it is against human rights in Northern Ireland for women not to be granted abortions when they can have them in the rest of the UK. But it's a complex situation because in Northern Ireland itself, polling has found that though people do support these things being legalised and would in fact like MPs here in Parliament and wouldn't mind them bringing them in over the heads of the Northern Ireland Assembly whilst it's suspended, Theresa May is still bound to not sort of antagonise or annoy the DUP party because she relies on their votes to get her legislation through here, and particularly that upcoming Brexit bill.